Jim Mueller. He was online. We'll just give him a second to maybe unmute.
I'm here and I can barely hear you on the microphone.
Okay. So Jim is here. Steve McCombs?
Here.
Entertain a motion for today's special session agenda.
Move to approve today's agenda.
I'll support.
McCombs?
Aye.
Mueller?
Aye.
Johnner?
Aye. On to business. Item number 1 is the public hearing. This is the FY 27 proposed Marion County budget for July 1, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Again, this is the public hearing. Do we have any public comments regarding the public hearing? I would just like to note for the public that the overall levy, total countywide levy is going down 16 cents. But this is the public hearing. Is there anything online? Seeing nothing, entertaining a motion to close the public hearing.
Move to close public hearing.
I'll support.
Johnner?
Aye.
McCombs?
Aye.
Mueller?
Aye.
On to item number 2, resolution 2026-54. This is the adoption of Marion County budget FY 27, beginning with July 1, 2026 through June 30, 2027. Board, we have gone through this. We had our budget sessions with the department head. I feel that we have discussed this multiple times. This is a formality that we must do. And it is very important. I do think it's important that for transparency purposes, that we had this, and I appreciate you, Jake, making actually this being a special meeting was good because then it sets it apart. So, but I don't know if the board has any questions in regarding resolution 2026 of adoption of the budget. Not, I'll entertain a motion of approval.
Move to approve resolution 2026-54.
I'll support.
McCombs?
Aye.
Mueller?
Aye.
Johnner?
Aye. Item number 3 is resolution 2026-55, adoption of the elected official salaries for FY 27 beginning July 1st, 2026 through June 30th. Board, the compensation board presented to us, and we accepted what their recommendation was back and during our budget talks. And so this again is making a formality. This passes the resolution and stating which each elected would be receiving. Is there any questions, concerns?
Not, we've already been through this.
Entertain a motion.
I move to approve resolution 2026-55.
Second.
Second.
Mueller?
Aye.
Johnner?
Aye.
McCombs?
Aye.
On to item number 4. This is resolution 2026-56. This is Marion County Fund designation from local sales and service tax, known as lost revenues in FY 27. Board, if you'll note, again, this is something that we reviewed during our budget sessions. General fund property tax relief will be 30%. General supplemental fund property tax relief will be 20%, which total cumulative is 50%. And then the other 50% will go into our local option service, sales and service project. Any questions, concerns? Not, entertain a motion.
I just have one matter. I'm glad that we can do the 50% of the tax, property tax relief with this.
Yeah, that's that's what people passed, and that's important that we transparency, that we follow that. And you're right. This allows us to give that property tax relief, but also then in turn allows us to do projects, such we recently have done partnering with Knoxville, and Cullen and various, projects. So, yeah.
Yeah, make a motion, we approve resolution 2026-56.
I'll support.
Johnner,
Aye.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
Aye.
Item number 5 is resolution 2026-57. This is the FY 27 Marion County budget expense appropriations. Or again, we spoke during our budget session, about appropriating, 100%. I still feel that that is wise and what we should be proceeding. We also would always say that just because you have the 100% doesn't mean you have to spend it. It's a budget. And so, the more that we can save, the better it is for the taxpayer. So with that, entertain a motion unless there's questions.
Move to approve resolution 2026-57.
Second.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
Aye.
Johnner,
Aye. Entertain a motion for adjournment.
Move adjourn.
Support.
McCombs,
Aye.
Mueller,
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.